Okay, today we're gonna talk about a concept we call make more money, buy assets, repeat. This topic is the macro mindset shifts that we're trying to help you make here. If you can open your mind to a change in mindset, that actually makes everything else easier. How you do everything after that becomes a lot easier once you understand some of these concepts. So let me walk you through this and see if this doesn't change some mindset a little bit. So when we talk about making more money as a consultant, how we really get to that is there's a 20 to 100% risk premium on being a consultant. That's typically what we see. And the employee job, the perception is it's risk-free. We would disagree with that. We think the 30-year job in the contract between the employer and the employee has really evolved over the last couple decades. But regardless, there's a risk premium associated with being a consultant or a contractor. So part of what we want to do is we want to help you de-risk that. And how do we do that? We de-risk through networking and skills. If you've got the right network of consulting and staffing firms that can land you on the right deal, and you've got the right skills, let's say something happens, they shut your project down, you get sideways with somebody, whatever it is, you roll on to the next deal. And so that de-risks things from your perspective, and it's the equation to make more money, okay? So once we've accomplished that, we move into buy assets. Now, there's lots of investment strategies, and we go through a lot of different ones on this site, but one of the ones that we like and that people aren't thinking about is buying small businesses. And what that's really about, and we go into detail in other videos, so check out some of those videos if this concept resonates with you. But what that concept is about is essentially buying an existing business instead of starting one, which can be risky, buying something and just buying the cash flow and the mailbox money. We like this concept of mailbox money. It seems to resonate and illustrate for people. Having money show up in your mailbox is a really nice thing, and that really can happen, right? So it doesn't matter if you're buying a washateria, or if you're buying an online business, or if you're buying a plumbing company, or the local deli, the donut shop, a Chick-fil-A franchise, it doesn't matter, right? You're buying cash flow. That's all you're doing. Now, what's happening is that typically you're buying that at 3 to 5 times cash flow, which equates to a 20 to 33% ROI, which you're not getting in the stock market. I'm not getting that in the stock market, okay? Why that occurs, again, we go into this in much deeper level on other videos. But why this level? The reason is there's kind of a generational shift of baby boomers, which is a huge population, selling their businesses. And so you have more sellers right now than buyers. It's a buyer's market. And so when you think about your house, when you go to buy a house and there's more sellers than buyers, the price of the house comes down. That's what's happening in the small business acquisition market. And that's why there's an opportunity, and this isn't like gonna end in a year. This is like a long-term opportunity. And so that's what's driving your ability to drive these kind of returns. Oh, and by the way, if you get a tax write-off on that acquisition, that increases the ROI further. Now, depending on the type of business you buy, it creates a different type of tax write-off. And again, we go into much greater detail on how to do this in other videos, other courses, those sorts of things. And we can direct you to other content that covers this also. The other thing that we love about owning assets is that it's an inflation hedge. This is a huge macro concept that we'll probably go into in other videos. We haven't shot it yet, but I keep referencing, so I think I need to shoot a video. You cannot not have inflation with all the money that's being pumped into the stimulus of the economy. The graphs on this are like this, on the amount of money that's being pumped into the economy, and over time that is going to cause inflation. The question is it going to be 2% inflation, 5%? Is it going to start to get away from a 7%? When you own assets, that's an inflation hedge because the value of those assets get inflated. It's just like your house. That's the easiest way to think about it. If you buy a house and inflation occurs, you bought that house at X price and then it goes up. And it's the same thing with owning businesses, whether it's a washateria, online business, Chick-fil-A, it doesn't matter what it is, okay? And so this is a mindset that most people don't have, and I didn't have it. I had to learn this. And so part of what we want to do is we want to lay these type of concepts out for you and continue to build your knowledge and understanding. So once you've made more money and you had extra money and you went and you bought some assets, now your cash flow and your mailbox money just keeps exponentially going up. And what do? You repeat. Don't go buy the fancy car. Don't go buy the fancy house. Get yourself a nice house so that you're comfortable and all those sorts of things, but don't go buy the fanciest thing out there. Because the more cash you have, the more you can buy assets. And once those assets stack up, you hire people to run those assets, okay? You should be staying focused on the bigger dollars, okay? It's gonna be surprising, unless you just enjoy doing it, that your time is better spent running a small business than it is staying in the consulting market. You're just gonna make more money to create more cash flow, to buy more assets, staying with what you're doing. So you hire people. Frankly, they're probably gonna be better at you at doing that. That's been my experience, okay? So then what are you? You're a job creator. We need job creators in the world. Being a job creator and creating financial stability for other people is extremely rewarding. So I've covered a lot of ground. Let me kind of back up, okay? If it helps, rewatch this video and find other videos that we've done that go on deeper dives of this. But at a macro level, the concept here is make more money by being in the consulting industry. Take that extra money and buy assets, and then repeat. It sounds simple once you get it, and frankly, it can be this simple. And this, it's about a mindset shift. So this is one of those videos. So hopefully this was worth your time. As always, let us know your feedback. Let us know if this content is resonating. Let us know if the way that we present it to you is resonating. We use this digital whiteboard so that we can move around. Let us know if you don't like the colors we're using or how long the videos are. Tell us how to help you more and how to make these videos more valuable, because that's what we're here to do. But this concept is super valuable and has the potential to change your life. So let us know your thoughts and let us know your questions.